All right, welcome to Corporate Audio. If you're new here, my name is Byron, and this is partly what I do for a living, audio engineering. So if I'm not out with an artist touring or doing festivals in the summer, corporate audio is kind of what takes up most of my time. So I'll kind of walk you through what I'm doing on this show. I am the audio assist on this show, which is affectionately known as the A2. So I assist the lead audio guy, which means I run the back of house production. I make sure our radio frequencies and comms are working, and I get people mic'd up for stage. So let me walk you through what we're doing on this one. Tonight we're just getting ready for an awards gala and a dinner party. We've done all the morning meetings, everything is all good. So we're just getting set up now for the dinner party. So I felt like it was a perfect time for me to take you through what we do as audio engineers in the corporate world. So this is basically my station. I usually have all my microphones here, but I have them set up somewhere else because it's easier to get to the attendees to get them on stage when I'm closer to the front than the back. But you can see I have wireless workbench here monitoring all our wireless equipment for this show. I also have a second laptop that is monitoring our comm system. And the wireless rack is right here. We're running Shure ULXD, the 4Qs. So we have 12 channels of RF on this show. And obviously we have the battery charging rack as well. Pretty simple. It's not a big show on this one, but I love this rack. Look at this. They've got everything labeled: belt packs, handheld mics, more belt packs and handhelds, and then antennas and accessories. It's a self-contained rack. You can see we have our network switch as well from Luminix. All self-contained, it's all ported, it's all dialed in. All you have to do is plug and play. I love that about it. And then obviously we're using our Yamaha Rio on this one. This is the 3224, so 32 inputs, 24 outputs in total. We're not using all of them, clearly. Let me get some lighting here. We're not using all of them, clearly, but yeah. Let me kind of show you the back of the rack. Let me walk around real quick. So obviously here's the Dante rack from the Rio, and that's gonna go into a backstage rack. I'm gonna show you that in a second. But this is what I was talking about when I say it's self-contained. Obviously the back of the rack for the wireless unit is closed up. It's completely self-contained. There's our power. Antenna cable goes there. Antenna B goes there. And all your inputs for your microphones are here. It can obviously go up to 16, but obviously you can see that those ports are closed off right there. So we only have 12 in this rack. And here's the beautiful thing about this particular company. They have a QR code that you can scan with your phone, and it gives you instructions on how to patch everything in this rack. To me, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I love that. Now, from the Dante rack on the Rio, it goes into this network switch, which is an entire rack on its own, as you can see. We have 3 of them on this show. One's for back of house, for backstage, which is this one. We have one in the video world. I know it's a little dark, you can't really see me. See if I can get some light on myself. There you go. One is for Video Village, which we'll go visit in a second. And the other one is out at front of house. So basically, the Rio goes into this rack right here, and then it goes over fiber to front of house and to Video Village. As you can see, different ports on these switches are set for different things. We have comm in there. Lighting has theirs as well, because their lighting console is at front of house coming off of their rack. And here is our Dante right here, primary. And I don't know if you can see the secondary right there at the bottom, Dante secondary, all right? And everything goes over fiber to its intended destination. Video as well has their SDI lines here and in and out. And I can do a comm antenna right off of this rack as well, which is pretty cool. Our comm rack on this one is also self-contained. It's huge just because it has all the drawers on there. But we're basically running a FreeSpeak wireless system for comm, which is tied into 2 HelixNet base stations that are tied in together. So in a total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A minimum of 12 channels of comm if we need. But on this show it's a small show, so we don't really need that much. And here, again, what I love about this rack is that it has QR codes on it. You just scan the QR code and you have all the instructions on how to set it up and how to patch. That to me is beautiful. So yeah, this is where some of my belt packs are sitting. And you know how we label our packs right on the side. So once you're done, you bring it in, charge it, and you look for your name, pick it up, and you're good to go on the next day. All right, so here is the front of house rack that I was telling you about. So our comms is tied in right here, just the same way as we had it backstage. As you can see, this is labeled front of house rack. And our comms is tied into here, and it goes straight into this PoE switch that allows me to distribute these HelixNet belt packs to everybody that's sitting up here at front of house, right? I love that. That system works really, really well. And again, here are the fiber connections that bring information down to front of house. Our Dante is right here in the same ports as we had backstage. And then that goes to our Yamaha console where the lead audio guy has control over his PA. So here's the back of the video rack where we tie in audio. I've got a 2-wire comms going into the rack, and then I have a left-right audio record coming straight from me right into this rack. Obviously they have all their video connections in the rack as well. So yeah, pretty cool. 3 racks, 3 connections, makes life easy. For PA, our lead audio guy has the QSC LA108 line arrays, and his subs are QSC KW181s. Front fills and fallbacks are just the typical QSC K8s, and that's all for audio. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little tour with the time that I had. It's limited. I got to get back to getting ready for this dinner party, but I will definitely see you on the next one pretty soon.
Watch me closely now. I'm traveling at the speed of light.